Well, hello everyone. I am Marion, the Inappropriate Artist, and this is the third and final video of this painting. It did take me 3 days. This was probably 8 hours of video whittled down into these 3 little snippets of video. As you can see, when I worked on this barn, it took me quite a bit of time, and I had to speed up the film tremendously to get it into a decent time slot. Although I think in some respects it's better that way. As you can see, I layered truly a lot of paint onto this silo in order to get that feeling of weather-worn metal. At this point, I was still using my computer, and I had the image in front of me on the computer screen to help me, guide me, reminding myself where the light is coming from constantly, and working to create that effect. I was really pleased with the way the paint was moving for me that day. I had a lot of focus and concentration as the kitten was sound asleep. Yes, that does make a difference. If she's running around, I'm too distracted to get these kinds of paintings accomplished. Working on the dome of the silo, always a bit of a challenge for me, and I think I succeeded in creating the look of metal, of that silvery metal. Doing my best to remember that the bottom of that silo is going to be in the shade. I still think I need a tinier brush to do some of these details. I think I will get another detail brush and pull some hairs out so that I have an even finer brush. Now here I am reworking the clouds behind the silo to exaggerate the definition of the dome. And now moving on to the roof. The metal roof. I love metal roofs. I love all of the color that is within as they age. And as you can see, I had a layer of gray, a layer of red, and now I'm working in the whites. And then pulling it back off and adding some more red. It is a definite benefit that gouache allows me to layer the color so beautifully. And now that little barn in front was separate from that back building. Although it tends to look sometimes like it was attached. You'll eventually see the shadow behind, subtle as it was, because of the angle of the image. It wasn't easy to see that they were separated. And in the original photograph, the barns have all of these gates positioned in front of them. I chose to leave those out as I thought they impeded and distracted from the beauty of the barn. I left the one to the left so that it would add some texture and grounding to the structure itself. Adding a little shadow under the roof line. Oops, sorry, I pulled that off the table to work on it. I forget that I'm filming sometimes. And I just pull it closer so that I can see better. And now I'm reworking the grass areas as I decided they felt a little flat to me, and I wanted to add the undulation of the pasture in front of this barn by putting in some blues. It creates wonderful texture and delineation of levels in the grassy area before this barn. There's that cadmium yellow light that I love so much when I'm working on grasses. And with this particular painting and with these grasses, I really made an effort to only use blue and yellow to make my greens. I did not use any pre-mixed green to accomplish this. It was kind of a test for myself to see how far I could go with just using the primaries. Wanting to show the grasses coming up to the barn, maybe where they couldn't get close to the barn to mow. And then that area where there's a retaining wall, I wanted to really exaggerate the height of that and show that it was on a definitely a different level. And there it is, the finished piece. I hope you enjoyed this series of videos. Have a wonderful rest of the day, everyone.